Okay guys, so to go ahead and get started, I'm going to be taking some 40 volume developer, and then as far as the hair color itself, I'm going to be using 3 boxes of the L'Oreal Hicolor highlights in the color red. So I'm just pretty much eyeballing it to get the consistency that I want, something that's just kind of on the thick side. This is my first time working with this hair dye, so I wasn't sure how the consistency was supposed to be, but you guys pretty much saw it's just like kind of thick and creamy looking. So what you're going to see me doing here, because this is a 6x6 lace closure wig, I am going to really take my time and start in the front, because I want this wig to be like a natural red kind of burgundy hair color. So in order to do that, I'm going to keep my roots black, or the natural brown color rather, that the hair already comes in. So I'm just going to go through section by section, and then just be careful not to go all the way up to the entire closure, because like I said, I want the roots to be dark to give it just a little bit more of a softer, natural kind of hair color look. So that's pretty much all you're going to see me doing here. I'm just going to let you guys just stay tuned and watch the rest of the video. Okay, so now that I'm finished with the entire head, what I did was just take some foil and I just literally wrapped it around the hair. Nothing fancy, nothing special. This is just to help the color process. I don't think that you have to do this, but I just chose to go ahead and put the foil on it just to speed up the color processing. So I think I left this on, if I'm not mistaken, for about an hour and 30 minutes. On the box it just says to leave it on for 30 minutes, but I chose to leave it on a little bit longer, just so I can make sure I really got the color that I wanted to get from it and not like take the dye off too soon. So this is what the final result ended up being. It took to the color really good, as you guys can see. I wanted to kind of keep the back area a little bit dark, but it's still red. I don't know if you guys can really see on camera. So none of the hair is no longer black or brown. It's just darker on the bottom like I wanted it, and then a little bit lighter at the top. But what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I didn't really do anything in particular. I just made sure I took my time. Like I said, it was kind of a tedious process, but I would advise you, if you're working with a frontal or a closure like I happen to be working with, if you already bleached your knots, which I had already did, and you're not trying to get dye on it, a trick that works, I do this when I use black hair dye, is to put conditioner all over your frontal or your closure, and then go in and flip it over and then dye your hair like you normally would. Get as close to the roots as possible, and then you won't have any hair dye on your hair. I always do that, especially when I do jet black and I really want to be particular about the frontal or the closure getting as much down as possible. Use conditioner. You could use like the Got to Be freezing spray, but honestly, conditioner is easy. It's like you just slap it on there and then turn it over and then dye it as you normally would. And I guarantee you, like, no dye will get on your lace if you put enough conditioner. Like, you should really be good to go. But don't use your good conditioner. Use something that's like cheap. You don't want to use your good conditioner just for the purpose of not like staining the lace. So just use something cheap. Yeah, I guess I'll turn my light on so you guys can see what the color looks like with the light on. So this is pretty much how it's looking, just so you guys can pretty much have an idea what it looks like. So I'm gonna turn that back off because we still got some sunlight. So hopefully it's picking up for you guys pretty good. I even went as far as doing my eyebrows, you guys. Like, I found the perfect shade of red. I found an eyebrow pencil from the beauty supply store. It was only like $2, and I just mixed it in with my normal eyebrow pencil, and then would you look at that? It matches like absolutely perfect. This is kind of cool, like having red brows. Like, I really like this look. Like, it's different. And yeah, for starters with experimenting with color, this is actually not that bad. I'm actually really proud of how it came out and all that good stuff. I think this is a good look on me. It's not too bright. Now, maybe in the future I will try like a really brighter red or like whatever, but for right now, this is, like I said, this is pretty much the look that I was going for. I didn't want anything like too extreme or anything like that, so yeah. That being said, I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you've been thinking about trying this hair color, definitely go for it. You can get different variations. Now, if I were to go in and bleach this hair and then put the color on, of course I would have got like a really brighter red, but the purpose of the L'Oreal Hicolor highlights color line is to be able to put it on dark hair without having to go in and bleach this hair. So not to get that confused with saying that the hair dye doesn't have bleach in it, but what it is it's a way for you to deposit color on dark hair without having to do the first initial step of going in and lifting the hair first. So it cuts out that first step of having to go in and bleach your hair. You just put on the product, and I'm sure it has some type of bleaching agent in it, and then it does its job from there. So no bleach, yes, but in the sense of not having to go in and bleach the hair before putting the color on. So hopefully that makes sense, so there's no confusion with this hair color or anything like that. That's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely give this video a thumbs up. You guys can let me know what you guys think about this hair color, or if you've tried it yourself, or if you're considering trying this hair color. I definitely would say go for it. It's really fall appropriate, especially because summer is almost coming to an end. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.